What does it mean for you to come back to Africa after so long?
Whoa, big question, man. All right, the first time I came to Africa was 2008. Back then, I had dreadlocks, you know. I was a little bad man thing. I was so caught up in the American culture, the Caribbean culture, but it was good to just see Africa, my family, my aunties, my uncles. At that time, I was really trying to figure out what's my position in terms of in the banking world. I was a banker then. And when I went back to the States after staying 1 month in Africa, I realized that there's more to what I'm doing in the States, that I wanted more. So I started to position myself in a way to do that. I cut my dreadlocks off. I started really focusing on my career as a business banker. Started taking continuing education in the finance space, got my investment license, and I really started to tap in because I knew I wanted to make enough income to find ways to invest in Africa or own my own business. So 15 years later, I'm a successful dog grooming, daycare, and boarding business. I've been able to travel to 16 different states, multiple countries, and I've been able to bring groomers, business owners together in a very unique way. I've done so much media, I've been in television shows. So just to be able to be mature enough to come back now and be in another country in Africa and seeing the growth, the opportunities, the potential that it has, it just really blew my mind. And I'm just on a high where I can see there's so much opportunities to grow our industry, a lot more education that needs to be done, and really preach the word that animals are part of our family and we love them as an extension, and also to give people the proper tools if they love the animal business, the pet grooming business, the pet industry, to give them the proper tools for them to create an opportunity and a lifestyle that they want by doing what they're passionate about.
Most of the dogs, let's say like 60 or 70% are Lhasa. That's the most common breed. Yes. Then we have mixture of Chow Chow, Husky, Shih Tzu, Schnauzer, different, but the most important, the most popular one is Lhasa Apso.
Okay, so you guys mostly work with a lot of long-coated dogs and double-coated breeds. So with long-coated dogs, I know there's a lot of issues with matting, and what most, not groomers, but what most owners don't know, especially like obviously when you're working with a dog, you're talking to the owner, you're always educating the owner. All living things need 4 basic things, and that's food, water, oxygen, and protection. So a lot of times when these long-coated dogs get matted, they're lacking hydration. They're lacking that protection, they're lacking water, and they're lacking oxygen, because obviously when the coat starts matting up, it gets tighter and tighter and tighter to the skin. And a lot of times we don't know how to untangle that mat or how to repair the skin and the coat. So dogs like that, moisture. Moisture is really, really important for those type of dogs.
After interacting with some of the groomers at the meet and greet, what were a few things that stood out to you?
A few things that stood out is the fact that even some that had 0 experience were still willing to understand what grooming is all about.
All right, thank you, Labree. So we're just gonna touch on different grooming tools really quick. We'll go more in depth, throughout the week. So the main stuff for you guys, and then when you're talking to your clients, though, everybody who knows what this is. Nobody? A comb, okay. Who knows what this is? A slicker brush. It has a lot of different kinds of brushes, but this one specifically is a slicker brush. This, to me, is the more, there's a lot of brushes. This one is more universal to work with, like, every breed, every situation. If you had to pick one brush, I would pick this one over any of the other ones. Okay, who knows what these are? Guard comb. What do you call it? Steps? Okay.
Steps? That's a
I
new
never
term.
heard of that.
Yeah, I've never heard that term.
Guard combs. You call it clipper combs. What do you call it? Blade? Okay. So these are, I mean, we call it clipper combs, like there's many names of it, but these are so that you're able to, you know, give the dog different lengths, not just all the way short and not just have to scissor and do all that scissor work to get it down to a you know, a specific length. So
The hardest things to teach is skill set, because that's something that takes time. Like for instance, scissoring. You can teach someone how to hold a shear, but it's hard to show them specific techniques because that's just something that really takes time, right? You give them the foundation, and then after that, they just have to have the experience in order to grow and build more.
Tomorrow is a very important day because we're going to be, especially once we're here for the 2 days, we're going to be bathing dogs, and we want you guys to do the bathing. We're going to watch over you guys to make sure the dogs are done properly from bathing to dry, because that's the foundation of dog grooming. If the dog is really prepped well, using the clippers is easy. You know, scissors is challenging because you need to understand dog handling. But if the dog's not prepped well, you can't use the clippers. So tomorrow bathing is important.
How do you feel about seeing some of their tools, and what was your initial reaction when you saw some of their tools?
Oh, some of the tools I threw away. I remember I looked at a few of their blades and they were rusted, and I was like, "Are you using that?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "No." Threw it away, gave him mine. So I am leaving a little lighter with tools, but I'm okay with that because I feel like they need it more than me. So to have them, if I can walk away knowing I've given them something, not only the education, but also tools, I'm okay with that. I can always buy more, and they needed it, so why not?
So we are going to ask some questions because we do have some stuff to give away. And then part of the tools training today, everyone's going to get a pair of shears, and you're going to practice how to use a pair of shears. When I say shears, straight scissors. I'm going to show you how to hold on to a straight scissors, and then you're going to spend time trimming the walls. So you know how it feels to hold on straight shears. When I say trimming the wall, you're actually going to trim the wall.
Honestly, for me, I don't feel like it was a challenge to teach them. I think what kept going on in my mind was the things that they don't have and how can I help them get them. Because they were asking questions on how to use stuff. I would show them, they got it. They would always say to me, "I don't have that at home," or "I need more of this." So my brain was like, okay, they understand, they can apply it, they don't have the tools or the resources.
He did.
okay, the question is, what is the pink thing called in the middle of the nail?
He had it here.
Okay, James.
Yes.
Yes, that's perfect.
Do you know how to explain?
You want to explain it? She's gonna explain to you what a quick is, because I don't think people understand that, and that's very important.
The quick is the vein. So when you cut past the vein, the dog can feel that. And you, when you're trimming the nails, or even if you're grinding the nails, you know that you're reaching close to that vein when you see a wet dot right in the middle of the nail. So as you're clipping very small pieces of the nail, you want to watch out for that quick. It's very important to know.
But this is the thing that most people don't understand. I kind of want to touch on that. Quick is very tricky. You know that.
Yes.
Some nails,
Black nails.
black nails is not there. And sometimes if a dog hasn't properly getting the nails done, that quick grows with the nail. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna cut it. It's gonna happen. It's not the worst thing in the world, but from a customer perspective, they think you hurt their dog. But you technically did, but it's not all your fault. So there is a powder that we use called Quick Stop to help stop it. It's not the best, but it helps for that moment. What I'd like to tell my clients when that's happened, You know, try not to walk your dog on concrete. You know, I mean, back when we say put your dog in an Uber, you know what I'm saying? But they need to get on a regular schedule so when that quick heals, the nails being pushed back and those overgrown quick, you know, this won't happen again. So that's my thing is an educational piece, and every dog quick grows different. So that's something you have to be aware of. So it's important to have this, but this is not a solution. The true solution is maintaining a schedule so that quick would be trained. I mean, I don't want to say trained, but that's the wrong word. The quick would be pushed back.
They really wanted to learn. I saw it in their faces. I saw it in their commitment. I saw that they saw this as a way to change their own personal life by doing something that they love. And the great thing about it, you don't have to be a college grad to do something like this. That's rewarding and amazing. So to me, I just wanted to give them as much tools that they need so they could be successful.
Okay, well, today is day 7? Is it 7? Yeah. So today is the last day of class here. It's bittersweet. I know, like, leaving the people here, it's been really, really fun. It's just sad that we do have to go back home. But we've had so much fun teaching, educating, hands-on stuff, giving them tools to better themselves and even their businesses, or even to learn more. We got the books from Paragon. We have access now with the, what do we call it, WhatsApp. So we're excited to see what's gonna happen next for these guys.
Yeah, I would definitely say this trip has been very humbling. I didn't know what to expect, but everybody here has been so receptive. They've been so grateful for all the tips and tricks that we've been telling them, showing them. Definitely, you know, thankful for Paragon to help give them the foundation so that they can just keep building on their skill. And, you know, this is like something that they can go do anywhere. So very happy that we were able to do that.
Hey guys, I want to talk a little bit. I know y'all busy.
Hey, you guys.
I want to talk a little bit about tools. The hardest thing to being a dog groomer is collecting tools. They're expensive. Like even from here, the basic tools are $700. The more advanced tools are $1,000. Yeah, $1,000. Normally when you go to school in the States and your tuition, which is typically around $5,000 to $7,000, you have to pay a deposit for tools, or they give you the tools included. Depends on the school that you go to. So what we try to do, we really try to give you at least the basics tool. The only thing we were unable to give you was clippers. And the reason why is that we have some clippers, but unfortunately, we didn't have enough for everyone. So we didn't want to give some clippers and the other clippers. A lot of our groomers who knew we were coming here, you know, donated some of their barely used clippers, but unfortunately, it just doesn't make sense. But we hope to continue to see if we can source out clippers for those here. My dream is to come back in 6 months, if possible, and invite all of you back into the, you know, the continuing education and see where your process is. When I say, I mean progress. Paragon Schooling, the people there are they love what we're doing. The next step is to reach out to them, look at the attendance list. That's why the attendance list is so good, to give us access to the educational videos, which cost thousands of dollars to do it. So as much as we're gonna vouch for you all, we want you guys to do your part. If you're just here just having fun and you don't want to, just pull us aside, tell us that you came, you experienced, this is not for you. And it's okay. We'll invite you back. You never know, things change. But if you're really serious about it, we really want to see your progress. Nigerian animal care is changing, is growing. Critters are the center of it. There's a lot of support. We want to be able to build that relationship around grooming. I know Nigerian veterinary grooming politics are there, you know, from learning about it. I don't care about that. I care about individuals, and I care about people and their growth and how a skill set could change your life and your family life. So you all must have got at least 3 or 4 shears. You definitely need to get some blades. Normally you need 10, 30, 7, 5. Yeah, you want to get those. I mean, we're in a group text, so if there's ways to get it, we're going to go back and ask our old groomer pals to see if they have any old tools that they can source out. But as you make your money, you want to save some to do orders. So, and we could probably facilitate a lot of large orders because we have relationships so we can get the discounts. This is a journey of mine that I truly am passionate about. I know you kind of see me just do my own thing, but like, in order for you to improve your skills, it's so important for you to consistently, you know, pay close attention to your tools and being able to consistently do this, being able to partner up with people who are better, being able to ask questions between you all. You guys are all part of the first group, so my goal is to do more of this. I don't know how that looks like, but yes. So that's how these things would work together. So I want to thank every single one who dedicated their time to being here in this last 5 days. It's been amazing for every single one of us on our end, and I know it's been amazing to y'all too, just to be part of this new thing that has never been done here before. So from the Pup Relief Tour team and our partners, Andis, Ryan Pets, Hydra, Paragon, who have been able to fresh groom, yes, who have been able to donate thousands and thousands of dollars of free tools where we can give out to you guys. This wasn't possible until we were able to tell your story. We want to continue to tell your story if you give us a story to tell. You know what I mean? All right, do y'all want to say anything else?
No, honestly, I just want to say thank you guys for allowing us to come and really teach you all. You guys are very open and willing to learn, which is awesome. I hope that we were able to give you something besides tools, more so give you an experience and more knowledge. And if you guys have any questions, definitely still reach out to us. You got our number, we're in the WhatsApp. And just keep going. It may be hard, you may get frustrated. It's gonna get better over time, but you have to keep practicing. That's why you need to make sure you have the good tools that we provided. And then just keep making, like, I wanna say the best way is it's an art. So the more you practice at it, it's like painting, the better you get. So keep practicing and going at it, and you'll get better. And you will mess up. That's part of the process. But don't beat yourself up, and you need that confidence. Stay confident in what you do, stay firm, and really just believe in yourself. But you guys have all done really, really well. Like, I have to give it to everybody. You all are really good. Even on different levels, you guys are amazing. So thank you for having us and allowing me to teach you all. It was a pleasure. Thank you.
Gianna, would you like to say anything?
Basically everything she said.
No, what are you saying? Not basically.
I'm continuing. I just starting with that, you know? We didn't know what we were doing. Okay, no, let me rephrase that. We didn't know what to expect with all the students, how we were gonna teach, how we were gonna do this. Like, we were really like, you know, like, we don't know, everybody's on different levels, everybody has different tools, everybody has different, you know, learning types. So I think we did a good mix about, like, you know, with the book, you have something you can read, visualize it. We did hands-on, we spoke. So, you know, everybody learns different ways. Just make sure you continue. You guys have been doing your own research before we even got here. So just continue with what we gave you. I've seen how we started. We told you different tips and tricks. I've seen a lot of you start doing things differently the way we told you. Do it this way instead, do it that way instead. You know, I've seen that you guys are doing that already, so just continue. And also, we're leaving, you guys are still here. So lean on each other, like, make friends. Grooming is, in America, it can tend to be very competitive and catty and like not helping each other. So let's try to make it that you continue to help each other, and you know, you can ask questions to somebody, find somebody that you can call and be like, hey, what about this, what about that? And just continue to, you know, make it a community, because you guys are gonna be the first set of like actual professional groomers. So you need to make sure we're doing it the right way so that you guys can continue to teach other people and, you know, help the community try to see the importance of grooming, the importance of taking care of your dog, the importance of doing all this stuff. That's
Definitely.
I also didn't know what I was walking into coming here, and how everyone would receive the information about learning everything that we're teaching with Paragon and everything with the hands-on experience. I wasn't sure like how everyone would receive the information. So I'm glad that this workshop has been successful, especially with everyone at different levels. I'm glad that everyone was able to get something out of it, and I hope that you guys will continue to practice, use us as a resource, use each other as a resource, and you guys will continue to grow. You guys will continue to grow and continue to learn and be more successful.
And we do definitely want to give a big shout out to Critters for housing us, account for hosting us, for showing us the Nigerian way, the food, the culture, and everything. We thought we could have done this by ourselves, but you really need a strategic partner that's willing to open their house to you so that you can do things. Most competitors, or most people in general, they have that competitive mind where, okay, I'm bringing a bunch of people, educating and training them that can compete against me. But what I've learned from them, it's not about that. You know, they have Christian values and understanding of what's important to the overall culture. Some of you guys worked here, so for you to be able to invite it back into this house to do work for yourself, it takes a very high moral standard individuals and a company who value their employees to do that. So I definitely want to thank them from the bottom of my heart for even allowing us the space, you know?
So I'm a very controversial shy person, but
Okay.
I will still try my best to say a little thing. I first want to give appreciation to God for the opportunity for bringing us together. I never expected that this training is going to be like this, but it happens. I've been having this kind of desire to have a training like this for a very long time, but I never knew the universe was going to deliver it. But I'm so grateful to God and of course Critters for bringing this opportunity to Nigeria. And I also appreciate you guys, the team, for taking out time to answer the call. And I appreciate the Pup Relief Tour and other companies that join hands to share products for us and give us the best knowledge so far. I really appreciate that. So on behalf of Critters Groomers and every other groomers here, from the bottom of my heart, I have a gift. Present this to you.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh.
I really appreciate your efforts.
How are you gonna take it up?
I don't know.
How are we gonna open it? Yeah, this is why I didn't expect. I was thinking about how we're gonna take it on the plane though.
Oh, right here. You can open. Oh, there you go. There you go.
So which one is me and which one is Labree?
This is you. That's you. That's Labree. Wait. That will be me. That's you. That's me. Gia, is that you? That's Gia. Wow.
Thank you so much.
That's Jerry. My cameraman.